So before getting started in this video, I am giving you a quick intro about me. So Namaste coders, I am Siva, a founder and lead instructor at Cvins AI, and I am a computer science graduate with a strong passion for coding, web development and emerging technologies. My mission is simple: to simplify complex coding and make you industry ready. Some of the technical snapshots are written. Currently, I have working knowledge on programming like Python, Java, C++, and JavaScript, whereas expertise in web development and data analysis, as currently I am learning AI and machine learning, as current future is going on there, and cloud with DevOps. So this is what you will learn in this cohort. So finally, this is the free launching of cohort 1.0, a web prime free batch. Similar to paid courses, you will master full stack website development into the free mode. I am going to teach you a free complete course of full website development, where we are going to cover front-end HTML, CSS, Tailwind CS, JavaScript, React, and as a backend, we are going to master Node.js, Express, database, SQL, NoSQL, authentication, and deployment. So this is what we are going to learn. And then I have some of the real-world experience, like work on the AI virtual assistant, full stack website application, and some enterprise level system like employee monitoring system. So you gain practical and real world skills with me. So without any confusion, without any tension, just start with me. So why I teach here? So my goal is to make coding simple, practical and beginner friendly, guiding you step by step from beginner to advanced level. Before getting started in this video, if you find the video helpful or enjoyable, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon, whereas also comment your doubt into the comment section and share this video to your colleagues or the student who are currently preparing for website development, and your supports motivate me to create more quality content. Let's build amazing project together. Now let's begin with the syllabus. Let's start. So this is the overview of our HTML syllabus, where first we are going to introduce with the web and HTML. Second is the introduction to HTML. Third is about HTML basic. Fourth is about list in HTML. Fifth is about media, attribute and elements. And in sixth, we are going to cover more HTML tags. And in seventh, inline versus block element. Eighth is about superscript and subscript. Semantic HTML is ninth, and 10th is emit, advanced HTML understanding. 11th is this tables in HTML, forms in HTML is 12th, and 13th is form input element. 4th is about checkbox and radio input. 15th is select, range and text area. 16 is about labels, placeholder and buttons. 17 is practice and mini project, and last is about HTML completion outcome. So this is what we are going to study in this HTML series, and then in further videos we are going to cover the syllabus of that technology like CSS in CSS form and in JavaScript, and so we will going to learn it section wise. So you will be getting your syllabus into that section when that section comes into our series. So this is what we are going to study. So this is a simple recap about our syllabus. So let's start with our complete starting. So guys, before getting started, so if you want these complete notes, then you can check out this into comment section, or it can be into the description. You can go there and click on my GitHub profile, and you will get your this note from there. So this is how you can download my notes. Okay, so let's start. So first we will be understanding that what is the internet. So before we write code, we must understand the playground. Many people confuse the internet with the World Wide Web, but they are not the same. The internet, the physical infrastructure, a massive global network of cables, routers and servers connected to each other, is known as a internet, whereas www, which is World Wide Web, is the system of website and pages we access using the internet. So this is what the concept looks like of the internet and the World Wide Web. Some are confused that the internet and www are both are same, but they are not the same. Internet is the physical global network of cable, routers and server, whereas www is the server, or you can say it as a website or the pages we access using the internet through browser or any other forms. So this is what you have to understand before getting start with your web development. So how it works? So the internet work in the client server model. When you type www.google.com in your browser, the client, which is your browser, send a request through the internet, and the DNS, which is your it can be like google.com. This is a domain name server, and the full form of DNS is domain name server. So you can assume that the google.com is DNS, and it look up like a IP address, and in the behind of this DNS it has a simple its address, which is known as IP address of that URL. So when it goes to the server, first the client, which is you are sending request to DNS. With the help of DNS goes to the server and send that the server at that IP receive the request that this is searched in our google.com. Then the server, which get back the response to you into the form of web pages to the DNS, and DNS shows you with the help of internet, which you connected with your SIM or other cards. So this is how our internet works, and the client server model currently work into the current scenario. So this is what you have to understand. This is a simple term which you can easily understand by the name, which is telling that client is you and server is the server. So this is what you have to understand. I hope you understand it well, and if not, then comment into the comment section. Now begins with what is web development. So it is a simple term. Web development means when you access something into the google.com or in your browser, you get a page or a website which is domain name server, and when you click on it, it starts, and which the interface UI you get after that the clicking of the website, it is known as website or development. So to develop that website with your own coding, it is known as website development. Web development is the process of creating those website and application that live on the internet. It is generally divided into two main pillars. First is front end, second is back end. Front end means everything the user see and interact with the button, font or colors, which is also known as UI or UX, user interface. And whereas second is the back end, the brain of your website, everything that happen behind the scene, database, user authentication, logic, and all thing behind the front end is known as back end. As a full stack engineer, I will be teaching you how these two pillars works together and how we can eventually inject AI into them to make that smart apps. So this is what the concept look like, and to build a simple form of full stack website, you have to learn technology, which first we are going to learn is HTML, which is the structure or the skeleton of our website. Second is CSS, which give the color or the interface to our website, styling to our website. And third is the working functionality, the nervous system of your website, which is JavaScript. So this is how this all complete circulation work, and you will be understanding it right after this scene. So let's get into that second session video, where we are going to understand what is the HTML. So this is the basic concept. You understand it, you understand well, and then we are going to understand HTML. So okay guys, so this is the interface where what is HTML. So HTML means hypertext markup language, which is the standard language for creating website, not a programming language, but it is a markup language used to structure content. So understand that this is not a programming language, it is a markup language which is used to create the structure of your website. Every web page you visit is made up of HTML element. Like example analogy, think of a HTML as a skeleton of a human body. It provides structure, while CSS add the skins and style, and JavaScript add movement and interactivity. So this is the complete overview of HTML. It can be a structure, the skeleton, CSS can be a skin, and JavaScript is the brain. And when these three of terms get together, it is known as full stack. I hope you understand it well. So this is the most famous analogy of the human analogy for HTML you have ever seen in your life or in your programming journey. So now what is an HTML element? For beginning of this HTML, you have to first understand that what are the element and how this HTML work and what are the basic structure of our HTML. So an HTML element is everything from the opening tag to the closing tag, including content. For example, this P means paragraph, hello world, where P is the tag, hello world is a content, and closing tag is a closing tag. This P with a backslash, it is known as closing tag. So HTML tag where opening tag without backslash is known as opening tag. Second is closing tag with the backslash before the term, it is known as closing tag. And third, which is the content, the text or the other element inside the tag, is known as content. For example, if you want to write a paragraph into your website, you will use P. This is a paragraph element with the backslash, it is a paragraph. So this is how a simple element look like. The complete interface of P hello world, this complete coding, this complete example is known as a element, and you can say it as a element for your code or anything. So this is what the HTML element looks like. Now what is boilerplate code in HTML? So boilerplate is the basic HTML template every web page needs, and it ensures your browser loads correctly in all browser and follow HTML standard. For example, HTML5 boilerplate example is here. So this is a boilerplate example. I will explain you there. So before getting explain you, first you have to create a file which can be named as index.html. To run this HTML file smoothly, you have to add index before HTML. This is a compulsory term and click on it. Okay, so we have opened it. Okay, so we are going to code right there. I will be copying this here, and no, without copy, you can also type it here. Like you can add emit abbreviation like this, and when you press enter, the complete boilerplate comes. So this is a simple boilerplate. When you save it, it gets saved, and this is a basic template. Okay, so now we are going to understand it. First is doctype HTML. So what is the meaning of doctype HTML? It means that the complete document is about HTML, and it include the complete information of HTML in your tag. Then second is the HTML language, which is English. It means that we are going to write our code in English. Third is the head section. Head means this is a head where the title of your web page is being described. Like this is a title. To write this head section, you have to use a title tag with the title, closing and opening tag. This opening and closing tag add together, and then it can display here. So this is what it looks like. When you write anything into there, it can change here. It is changing here. Document. Okay, so it is changing there. So this is what it looks like. And then body. The body is the main part of your complete structure. Let's understand what is the body. Body means this is a blank space which is known as a body. When you write anything, paragraph, tag, images, when you add CSS, JavaScript, it can be added into body section. So it is most important term where you will be going to code everything into your body section. So this is what our body section looks like, and finally we are going to end the HTML with the backslash. So this is how our terms look like. So I hope you understand it well, and now I will be explaining you after this term boilerplate. We are going to knowing that what is the paragraph element, and finally we are starting with our code. So first what you have to do is that create index.html, and let's create your first paragraph. Okay, so here we are going to, you can also delete this. This is a meta char set which identify everything into your page. So if you don't require it right there, you can erase it, and after this video you can write when you creating your real website or the real web page, you have to add that line. So first we are going to write title as a paragraph title. So you have to just write paragraph title. Okay, you see that it is changing here. Okay, so here is a one trick that to write any title or any tag, you have to just type the first letter of that tag. Like it can be a T, and which comes with the T, you have so many options. you can just type TIT and it simplifies, then type title. On clicking on it, it will come here. So this is how it looks like. And now we are going to, so the head section is completed. You have to only add any of the text into your head section, and after you have to just come into your body section. We are going to start with our paragraph. So just start with your paragraph tag. You have to write P and just press enter. So what is this P? So P means a tag. There are so many unlimited tags in our HTML. So it cannot be unlimited, but it can be limited in so many different type of list. So you are going to understand it. Continue with my videos. So first we are going to add our tags. So these are the tag, and there are so many tag in the HTML. So this is first our tag, which is paragraph, and to write a automated text you have to just write lorem, LOREM, and just press enter. So this is the default paragraph which comes with your default VS Code engine. So this is how it looks like, and I hope you understand it well. This is how your paragraph looks like, and you will be, now you are able to understand that what is the use of this paragraph tag. So this is the simple use. To write any paragraph, you are going to use P tag. I hope you understand it well. Okay, so this is the concept of paragraph completed. The only work of paragraph is like this. So we have understand about the paragraph. Now we are coming into the third section, which is the heading element in the HTML. This is our second tag. The first tag is the first thing is about boilerplate. Second tag is the paragraph tag. Third is our heading element. You can say it as an element or tag or anything. So what is the heading? Heading are the HTML element used to define title and subtitle on the web page. They range from heading 1 largest to heading 6 tag smallest. So there are only 6 heading tags and there is no tags after heading 6. So you are only going to write heading 1 to heading 6 in this code. So how it can work? So why heading matters? So organize content hierarchically, help readers and search engine understand the structure of the web page, and improve search engine optimization. So how this hashtag work, heading tag work? So you have to just use heading tag as a H. When you type H1, it comes and enter. This is how it looks like, and we are going to just type H2, enter. Like this you are going to write it there. Press 3 and enter. Okay, H4, enter. Okay guys, so these are the H1 to H6 tag, and if you are going to write H7, it doesn't come because it doesn't exist. So this is how it works, and this is the complete concept of heading. Now to add a heading, you have to just write something into the between of the heading tag like HTML. Okay, so when we write it over here, it comes like this. So this is the biggest one, this is the smallest, and one by one it comes with the sequence H1 to H6, and this is the paragraph tag, this is the heading tag. So this is all how heading and paragraph work together. I hope you understand that how paragraph and heading tag are important and how they are used. So example using heading tag are already given, and explanation I have already given to you, and there are some of the practice questions till this video. So let's apply what you have learned so far. So I will be giving you the link in the description. You will be getting this practice question from there, which is the question 1. Create a web page with the heading section, only heading tag, and second is use paragraph and heading together, and third is modify boilerplate. These are the tasks which I am giving you right there, and you have to complete this task tomorrow, and we are going to upload this video tomorrow, and you will be commenting on that video that you have completed this practice question. So this is all guys which we have understand in this HTML video. So this is the day 1 of our series, and I hope you understand it well, like what is the heading and paragraph, the working of internet and web development. So this is how our internet work and everything work. I hope you understand it well. Thank you very much for this video. See you then into the next video, and if you find this video helpful, please do like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon, and like this video and comment your doubt into the comment section. See you then. Thank you.